for basketball at Barclays Center here in Brooklyn, New York. The Wizards taking on the Nets. For the Wizards, it's been a bumpy road as of late. Out of sorts in 4 of the last 5 games. But they are looking to rectify that here tonight. Nets, Wizards is... Welcome. And Greg, people already predicting the MVP for this season. Is it too early to start talking about that?
I mean, we have roughly half a season left to play, yet people love to talk about sports, period, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual award out there.
And now Washington's starting group. Beal and Avdia sharing wing duty. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Porzingis, and it's Neto in at the point. Nice move. And Simmons with the layup.
It's really hard to say too much about Simmons. I mean, bouncing off defenders like they're not even there.
Beal against Irving. Kuzma left side. On deep, Neto. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
Here's Simmons. The kick out to Irving. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
So valuable on the defensive side of the ball, Simmons goes beyond versatile, Clark. He can guard 1 through 5 at a very high level.
Well, Kevin, you start with his tremendous athleticism for a guy that's a legitimate 6'11". He takes pride in defending, and he's disruptive as well as disciplined.
Outside Durant. Back to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
Irving kicks to Durant. Back to Irving. Takes it inside. Durant wide open. He fires. And the Nets another 3.
Irving doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Beal the pass to Kuzma. And stolen by Simmons. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Simmons. Irving's got 5 now.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
There's a good screen. Neto kicks to Beal. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And it's clear how confident Beal is. The closer he gets, the more his eyes light up trying to score.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Brooklyn. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Porzingis. Thomas Bryant comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Hachimura is checked in for Avdia. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Beal. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Caldwell-Pope finds Gafford. Here's Neto, guarded by Simmons. Neto, the pass to Gafford. And it's sent back by Drummond.
How about that swat by Drummond, using all of his height and bounce to deny the offense there.
Brooklyn leading by 3. The drive by Simmons. Bryant against Durant. It's Irving, top of the key. Pass to Drummond. And the rejection by Gafford. Out to the right wing. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the first. Hachimura with it. No points in the game yet for him. Shot clock at 3. Neto can't get it to go. Simmons looking it over. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. Basket good.
Hey, now watch out when Caldwell Pope is on the attack. He penetrates inside fast.
Irving against Caldwell Pope. Shot from free throw range. Durant kicks to Simmons. Takes it from 10. Outside for KD. Irving for three. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Irving's got a couple of threes now in the first for Brooklyn. Wizards trail by 4. Neto, the pass to Gafford. Now here is Hachimura. And there's the pass to Bryant. And it's sent back by Drummond. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Brooklyn. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, Kyrie Irving at 6'3", one of the most creative finishers in the NBA. He details where it all started.
I just go back to being in my backyard and, just practicing all my layups or all my finishes. That's what I go back to. I mean, this is when I'm in that situation, I kind of feel like the attitude I get is this is what I do.
Oh, it is indeed the English, the angles. He is a magician out there, Greg, with the ball in his hands.
And his godfather, Rod Strickland, another New York point guard legend who was known for his improvisational finishes. Kyrie had it from the soil.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Wizards. Porzingis is out there with Thomas Bryant. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Avdia in at the 3, the small forward. Irving kicks to Simmons. Driving the lane. He goes up again. And it's sent back by Bryant. And it's out of bounds. And they see the last touch by Bryant. Brooklyn making some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Aldridge is subbed in for Ben Simmons. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Bryant.
Checking in for the Wizards.
Beal against Irving. 8 feet away. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Basketball.
Wizards trail by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Passes it to Avdia. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Irving with the steal. Durant against Porzingis. The Nets working the ball around now. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
His first foul.
Denny Avdia picks one up.
Well, Irving takes advantage of any mistakes defenders make, so you've got to recognize how crafty he is.
And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction, but Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Aldridge. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Beal. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And one of the league's most gifted scorers, Beal relishes any chance he gets to finish while getting fouled.
When talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, we're not just talking about one of the league's elite shooters. We're talking about one of the league's elite scorers.
And if you don't hear Beal mentioned in the same breath as some other NBA superstars, you should. He's capable of putting up a 50-piece on any given night. This is no specialist. This is an absolute superstar.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Irving from long range. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to Beal. Porzingis trying to get free. That shot misses. Great D that time from Irving. Brooklyn leading by 7. Drummond sets the screen for Irving to the paint. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Denny Avdia picks one up.
Nice aggressive take that time by Drummond. Goes right into the defender to get the shot off and a foul.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
Griffin's checked in for Brooklyn. Curry comes in for Joe Harris. Gafford passes to Neto. Yes, that goes in. Neto's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton comes in for Andre Drummond. And it's Ben Simmons in for Irving. Thomas Bryant is checked in for the Wizards. Beal comes in for Caldwell Pope. Here's Neto, guarded by Simmons. Puts it up from 12. That one a little long.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Kicks it to Curry. Pass to Durant. Back to Curry. Here's the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You know, some players just have a shooter's mentality, and Curry's in that category. Seth has not met a shot he doesn't like, and most of them he takes he can make.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And a wide open look for Hachimura. The Wizards with another miss. Durant inside. Defended by Bryant. Fades away. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Curry. KD's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets. Here's Gafford. And that does it for the first half of play. Nets lead by 12. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Brooklyn Nets.
They were in such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end. Good play calling, good execution, and by and large, they take great shots.
And now let's talk about the clash of the Titans in that first half. Big-time performances on both sides.
Great fight we're seeing from both these guys. Each one trying to pull his team across the finish line. You know they love this kind of a challenge.
And that's it for the halftime show. Time to send you back to the game.
Shaq, stop doing the wave.
I can't stop, Kenny. Look at the fans. Hey.
Come on, Kenny, catch the wave with us. Ooh, that's nice, Shaq.
Yeah, Ernie, you got a lot of rhythm, Ernie.
Very rhythmic.
Yes.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Aldridge in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Beal, the pass to Kuzma. The putback, Porzingis on the foul.
Dominant play from Porzingis on the glass, securing the ball and finishing the play strong.
And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
Simmons, Porzingis with the block. Beal gets a wide open look. No good on the triple. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Brooklyn. Outside, Simmons. He gets that one. Simmons got 6.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Here's Porzingis. The Wizards with another miss. Nets leading by 12. Irving surveying the floor. Aldridge drives in, and the dunk by Aldridge.
Boy, the big fella moving well on the drive. Aldridge may not have great speed, but his footwork is superb.
Wizards have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break.
And when it comes to handling the rock, Irving is second to none.
Greg, could not agree with you more. He is special in the highest form of special. Great ball handling skills, finishing ability with both hands. I don't know if I've seen a better finisher under 6'3" in the history of the league. You might have somebody in mind, but nobody's been better than Kyrie Irving at finishing and getting it done with his handles and speed.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. The defensive end, he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. And the call will be against Harris. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford comes in for Porzingis, and it's Hachimura in for Raul Neto. 4 on the shot clock. The shot by Beal, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now the feed to Bryant. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. KD looking around. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Griffin comes in for Drummond. And it's Seth Curry in for Kyrie Irving. And a change for the Wizards is Smith. He's checked in for Avdia. And Durant sends it back.
Well, that'll get everybody on the bench fired up. They love to see KD playing some D like that.
Outside for Curry. On the way, Harris. Back to Curry. Outside Durant. Over Smith. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
And the wide open shot from Griffin. And again, it's the Nets missing. Wizards trail by 16. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Beal dishes to Smith. Three-pointer. And Beal is good for 3. Beal's got 7 points for the quarter.
You talk about passing. Smith is one of the best in the game in that aspect. An incredible distributor.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The sweep is over 2. And the Nets lead by 15.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Simmons against Beal. For the screen on Simmons. Here's Beal. Here's Gafford. The layup off target. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be right back after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Wizards trail by 15, so the Wizards 5 right now. Thomas Bryant is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Neto in at the point. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Active hands and really good energy pursuing the pumpkin there. Great hustle by Kuzma.
Here's KD. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his second.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason. Locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
And Washington making a change here. Avdia is checked in. And Kyle Kuzma now in year 1 of his 3-year, $40 million extension.
And he's improving. Stronger, better on the boards, finding ways to do more than put the ball in the hole.
Kuzma passes to Porzingis. Out to the wing. And the wide open shot from Avdia. And the 3 ball is good.
That's a terrific play and a good sign. This team needs Porzingis to facilitate as well as score the ball.
Irving against Hachimura. KD on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Harris. No good off the front iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Aldridge comes over to help. Neto surveying the floor. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Porzingis can't hit.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Durant kicks to Irving. Porzingis with the block. Simmons against Hachimura. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
You look at Irving, he's all the way up there at number 2 in the voting for the three-point contest. Fans and the media know that he is one of the premier long-distance shooters in the league today.
And Kevin, not to take anything away from the other facets of his game, but let's face it, that three-point shooting is what puts him on a whole nother level.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks. During the break, this was what was going on in Steve Nash's huddle. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thanks, David. The shot by Beal, no good. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Simmons passes to Drummond. Trying to end the drought, and the layup is up and in.
You know, this is where you want to get Drummond the ball. The closer he is, the more effective he becomes.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Neto can't get it to go. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They led by as many as 18 points. Irving kicks to Simmons. Nice D from Porzingis. Wizards trail by 12. Beal with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Pulls up on the wing. Beal can't get it to go. The Nets have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Durant up top, headed by Porzingis. Outside, Simmons. Fires from the line. Beal with the steal. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Brooklyn.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so checking out their record tonight, it'll mark win number 32 overall.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kyrie Irving.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Simmons inside. Puts one up from 19. The shot by KD. No good. Kuzma finds Porzingis. No good with the triple. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Some good competition with the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. Great game. How were you able to have so much success scoring?
Just by playing aggressive, man. This is my playground out here, so I just treated it so. I just had fun playing basketball. I'm so grateful to be playing the game that I love every single day. So, you know, and being back home is nothing like it, man. I just come out here and just have fun. It's easy to play out here in Brooklyn, man.
We all love coming to the app, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.